Hi, this is Joe again with another movie review. And to continue my theme with talking about Academy Award winning films, and of course, to get off the musical theme that I was doing for a while, I'm going to be talking about now I'm going to be discussing a movie from the 1950s. And I haven't seen one of many screen films from the 50s, so I've seen like two. And one of them was musical, Gigi. But I'm not going to be talking about Gigi on this video. I'm going to be discussing the 1953 film From Here to Eternity. Because this one is sort of Burt Lancaster, Montgomery Clift, Deborah Kerr, Donna Reed, and Frank Sinatra. And of course, this is on the cover of the video. This is the most famous scene from Here to Eternity. That's Deborah Kerr and Burt Lancaster on the beach. And at that time, 1953 audiences, this is what sex is. I'm not kidding. There's like more things written about this one particular scene in the entire movie, put together. And this is what really sex was. The community of, and this movie was made in 2014 instead of 1953. You've seen a full-blown sex scene with possibly nudity involved and everything else. I think during the 60s or 70s, there was a remake with Natalie Wood and William Devane in it. But this is the original one. Now, of course, this is also the film that Frank Sinatra won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for playing Maggio. Now, for me, like I said, I don't really go for World War II films because I avoid like the plague, and the reason is people ask me how come. It's because for simple fact, this is the whole world set by and let Hitler kill over 6 million Jews in the camps. And since I'm Jewish, it's a little more personal. That's why I don't watch World War II films. But technically, this is and it isn't a World War II film because the World War II had already started already, and this is based in 1941. Just before the Pearl Harbor attack, and this movie was supposed to be based, in Hawaii, near Pearl Harbor, actually. Excuse me. Now, that's before the Pearl Harbor attack, and this is based on a novel. And excuse me, I'm not sure who wrote it, but it is based on a novel, and it took a long time to get to the screen because in the original novel it has not cursing and all kinds of vulgar language in it. But naturally, of course, this is 1953. You didn't have cursing in movies at that time, so they did not really anything else stuff, and even despite of that, they won the Academy Award for Best Picture. Now, the movie is actually based on Montgomery Clift's character, and he got transferred or busted down to a private. He was in the Bugle Corps, and he explains why. Because he was another guy who got passed over him, and so he got mad about it. So he decided to actually transfer to the regular army instead of in the Bugle Corps. And of course his soldier was played by Burt Lancaster, but the head of the unit, the captain, or the head of the whole unit, won actual Montgomery Clift's character because he was a boxer. He was on a boxing team. But he decided to quit boxing because he blinded a friend of his, was sparring with a friend of his, and he gave one good shot and he blinded his friend, and because of that he refused to didn't want to box anymore. He was so upset that he accidentally blinded his friend that he didn't want to do it anymore. But the rest of the army, or the rest of that unit I should say, was putting the needles in them because they're trying to get him to fight for the boxing team. These guys who are on the boxing team automatically get promotions from this captain. And that's pretty much for the rest of the movie. His friend was Frank Sinatra, who played Maggio, and Maggio was getting some what they call the treatment, because he helped his friend out. And of course, uh, you also had Upper Lancaster. I forgot it. Oh, Robert Ernest Borgnine, who played Fatso, who played the head or captain of the guards in the brig. Hated Frank Sinatra's character, always called him a wop because he's Italian. And they were going to a fight, and Burt Lancaster, of course, broke it up. And of course, eventually, Frank Sinatra got thrown into the brig, or his character, and he got beaten up so by Ernest Borgnine that he died from his injuries. And of course, Montgomery Clift's character challenged Fatso to a fight. And he kills Fatso. And now they're looking for him because he went AWOL, because he ended up getting injured. And of course, at that point, that's when the Pearl Harbor attack occurs. And, spoiler, because you never saw the movie. Montgomery Clift's character dies in the end of the movie. He didn't identify himself when he reached the sentry post. Well, the other storyline, which is, with the famous scene you hear on the cover of Burt Lancaster and Deborah Kerr. Deborah Kerr plays the wife of Burt Lancaster's superior officer, the one who wants to have Montgomery Clift strike. And Deborah Kerr is his superior officer's wife. And they start an affair, and that's where this famous scene on the beach came in. But of course, then they had the famous the Pearl Harbor attack, and that took place in the last like 20 minutes of the movie, 25 minutes of the movie, maybe. That's when they finally had the Pearl Harbor attack, like about 3/4 of the way through the film. That's when you have it. And of course, that's when the United States went into World War II. So just because it was just before World War II, it was a tolerable movie for me. But before then, or any movies based on World War II, particular battle, I don't even watch it. I don't even watch it because there's so many World War II films. I don't even bother watching it. And because of the fact that at least 6 million Jews were killed in the concentration camps, and nothing was done about it. The whole world knew what was going on, and that Hitler do it. So that's why I never watched it. But if I said, fine, watch, see if you like it, watch it once. So I watched picture parts of it, and then I decided to watch the whole thing. And I figured, it's not bad. It's an enjoyable movie for me. So, and of course, one of the other bad parts of the film is, of course, one particular fight, how they resolved the situation with Burt Lancaster, with Montgomery Clift's character, was the fact that he got into a fight with another officer, and the head of the unit, this captain, I forgot the character's name, didn't break up the fight. And there was another officer there, it wasn't a general, it was like maybe like a corporal, like a major or something. So that this captain didn't break up the fight between Montgomery Clift's character and this other officer. So he got chewed out for it. He got placed on he got court-martialed for it. And he got kicked off the base, and they had another superior officer in there. And what they did was they disbanded the boxing team. So now now Montgomery Clift's character doesn't have to worry about boxing. That's more than that. Of course, eventually he's not going to know about it because he, like I said earlier, he gets killed in the end of the film. And surprisingly, this became a pretty big hit and a popular movie then. But it's like I said, it's like one of the more nowadays, since we have all these big blockbusters all of a sudden being came away for best pictures. The movies, I think that, like, except for maybe Gone with the Wind, maybe in terms of Academy Award-winning films. That one's, everybody remembers Gone with the Wind. This was multiple earrings, but From Here to Eternity, because like I said, it's gonna be like a forgotten film. I mean, the only thing that everybody remembers, of course, is the scene on the beach. I know I keep bringing it up, but everybody remembers this particular scene, and that's it. They don't even know what the hell the plot is. But like I said, it is a good movie, a decent film, and it's worth watching. It's only a 2-hour film, so it's not like most of the films when they say from the 30s, maybe even to the 80s. I always felt that most Academy Award-winning films are usually more than 2 hours long. In some cases, over 3 hours long, like Gone with the Wind is. But any movie that's under 2 hours, I'm surprised that won for Best Picture, and this one is 2 hours long. So that's my review from here to Eternity. And thank you for watching my videos. Please continue to watch them. Please like them. Please like and please feel free to comment and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time with probably another Academy Award-winning film. Catch you next time.